Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to another video. It's Goli, and today we wanna start a first video regarding DevSecOps, and we wanna start scanning. So software component analysis or third parties scan. So as you can see here on this diagram, so we have a code on our gate, and then we want to start today the SCA Scan here, right? And for today we wanna start with npm audit, so to check our npm projects and codes, and so step by step we go further. We try some tools here, and then we go to next stage for the static analysis test, and then next stage test, and again so we go till the end, right? So just stage by stage we go. And as I mentioned, today we start here with npm audit, right? So to use npm audit, and here, this is the code, this is the project, the vulnerable repository that I already cloned, and either you can use your own project, so for an npm project, so or we can use the repository that I put the link in the description of this video, and then you can clone this repository and continue with me. But yeah, let's get started. And for that, so for every tool I provide a how-to file, so how we can install that and how we can scan. And here you can see for the npm for this tool, so first we need to install npm. So also all these how-to tools will be also uploaded to the Git repository. It's another repository that I also put the file in the description, so you don't need to take note here, right? Just focus on the video and focus how we can run our scans and test. So to get started, let me have a terminal here, because we need to install npm also on our local machine. So because for every tool that or this is the best practice, for every scan, for every test, first of all we will do all of them locally on our machine, and then we will also automate them in GitHub Action or GitLab CI or Jenkins or CI pipelines. Doesn't matter which tool or which service you want to use at the end for the automation, but the thing is that we know what we are going to do and what we do, right? So the thing is that first we install this tool locally, we test everything locally to see if it works, and then when everything goes well, we will do the same on the CI/CD workflow. So for this course, for these videos, so I will use GitHub and GitHub Actions, and maybe some cases GitLab CI. So as I mentioned, the tool doesn't matter really. So we will learn the tool itself, not the platform that we are going to implement our service or CI/CD workflow, right? So let me make it bigger here, and then first I need to install npm, so Node.js and npm, they will be installed with this command. I just copy paste them from the repository, so you can find them on internet. It's not a big deal here. And first of all, let me do sudo updates. Can be upgraded, so we will also upgrade them. Yes. It also shouldn't be that much, because it was just 4 packages, and but it's the best practice. I should always do update and upgrade before installing any software. And here we already did that, and then we use that command. Curl. I don't have curl. Really nice. So why don't I have it? So we will also install curl. So you can see also for the GitHub action we have to have curl there, right? So if we want to use the same approach, so sometimes we use Docker images for tools, so then we don't need curl. But if we want to also install Node and npm on our CI machine, CI servers to scan, so we need also to install that. Yeah, so that's why I said at the beginning, let's do everything locally and then we will automate them. Yeah, so now I can currently assume, right, it works. Yeah, so it's downloading and installing the package on my machine. And here in the background, so you can see this is a project, yeah, that I cloned. And then here are the files and directories. Then we scan this repository or the scan this project. So with our npm, and we will see the result. Yeah, so just give him a little bit more minutes, and when this tool is installed, we can continue, right? Okay. Now here we need to install Node.js. You could see, right? Also the terminal showed us. Okay, not this terminal, please give me my terminal back. Yeah. It's here. Install. Okay. Say app install Node.js-y sudo. Yeah. Okay, Node.js. What did I say? Oh, sorry. Oh. Sorry. It was just the typo error. Yeah, you can see here. Now it's okay. Node.js. Oh my god. Sorry. Yeah, it's working now. And yeah, when we have these two packages, so we have npm installed, and then we can start our work. Yeah, so the thing is that, yeah, I didn't want to cut the video, yeah, because this is the daily things that can happen, right? So typo errors, misconfiguration of your local machine. Same as here, I didn't have care. I didn't know, because this, I usually change or update or install new virtual machines, and then I forgot to install curl on that, right? So that's really nice. Yeah, we go together and we see, okay, sometimes what the problem is. Yeah, so okay, at the beginning we saw there is no curl, and then we saw, okay, there was a typo error. So it's really good. Yeah, so when we work together, so now also we have these packages, and let's get started, right? So here, and again, you can be in that terminal, doesn't matter, but I will go to the project, and here, this is a project, and let me a terminal. Sorry, let's have a terminal here. Give me a terminal, come on. Yeah, so VS Code. So I think you already know what VS Code is. If you don't know, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, it's just a what is it actually? It's a test editor, right? So I used it before that. I have used PyCharm because I was developing Python. So basically, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so you can take or you can pick whatever you want, yeah, and you like. So here in my case, I use VS Code, and now terminal. It means, okay, we are in this project, and then we are in the terminal. So see, pwd, we are in home, Goli in VS Code, and this is my project, right? So the Django that NV1, yeah. So this is a vulnerable project that we are going to scan. Okay, so based on our guideline, now we see npm installed, and let's get help, yeah. And let's see if it's really working and installed. And you can see, yeah, it is working, yeah. So this is the help, and it shows npm install and work, right? And now for the npm, we need to install the dependencies of our project on our local machine, and then we can scan them, right? So there are dependencies here on the machine, I mean, for this repository, and we are going to, you see, so there are the files, so there are the dependencies, for example. Also there is for Python, so which we will do in another video. So this is for Python, but and now let's install the dependencies of our project on our local machine. Therefore, we can scan them, right? Now we cannot scan them because there's nothing there to scan because they are not installed on our local machine. So again, we install them by npm install. So now the dependencies will be installed on our machine, and it takes time. I don't know how long. Let's see. So now when it's getting installed, so here the next step is going to be use the audit. So we already saw here npm audit is working, and audit is the tool that we are going to scan our project with that. So in this case, we already saw it was installed, and then we got the help as well, and now we are going to scan that. Yeah, so when it's done, when the audit module is already installed on our machine, and then we can continue with npm audit to scan it, right? And then again we can store the file in JSON format. So let's see. So I'm just waiting for this to be over. It should be faster, yeah, but I really don't know. So they are warning, right? So npm gives us warning, yeah. So maybe the package is deprecated, it's old, so whatever. So they are discontinued. So that's not the main topic of this video, right? So just let them be installed, and then let's scan them. Faster. Yes, not yet. And yeah, it really depends also sometimes which tool you want to take. So that one you should really check. Yeah, so you should see your demands, advantages, disadvantages of each tool, and then you can install it. For example, there are many tools that can, for example, scan npm projects. Yeah, but here we are using audit. Yeah, in next videos we will use also some other tools for npm and also for other languages, right? For example, for Python, I think there are also 2-3 different tools that can scan our third-party tools. Yeah, so but for that one, for choosing one of them, so you can compare them and then pick your favorite tool. So now they are installed, and let's see. Yeah, you can see also itself. It's showing, yeah, okay, npm audit can fix, it can show some stuff. And for us, let's see. Now we already have installed the packages, right, on our machine or locally on the machine. And now we will use npm audit. Yeah, so I can show you again the help. So npm audit help shows us, okay, how you can use this, right? So usage is npm audit, so this is the base thing. So, and also there are some options you want to add, right? So we are going to use one of them. This one we will use because we want to check the output in JSON format as well, right? So npm, let's now just scan the file. Yeah, there is no other options. We want to just scan the file and see what the problems are. And now npm audit, it takes a little bit time. I make it a little bit bigger, and then it shows us the vulnerabilities, here exactly. So this is the output, and you can see this has problem severity high, and yeah, then here you can see more information. or about this one. So again, this version is low, so it's high. Uncontrolled resource consumption, so fix available. You can, for example, for this one, you can fix it just with npm audit fix. For this one, you know, audit, npm audit doesn't provide any fix solution, yeah. But don't just easily write npm install fix, yeah. So first you should learn and read what it does, yeah. So probably it's going to install the newer version, but you should see if it doesn't break your code, right? So again, you can see different tools here and also the packages there, yeah. And here, for example, again, this one's problem, severity high, fix available, and yeah, this is the output of this, right? And now we wanna see JSON in JSON, yeah, because we need to store it in a machine readable format, and then I think this JSON can help, right? And then here we can see, put it in report on npm JSON. The JSON, yeah. So here also you can use T, or here I use just to add everything, doesn't matter what you use. And then let's see again. So there, here we will have a JSON file at the end, and it shows us the same information, but in JSON format there. Then we can read it with our machine, so later, so for our other stuff that we want to use, yeah. And then, so this is this was the whole process how we could use npm and JSON files in a JSON format, I mean. And now in the next video we will upload, or we will do the same process on GitHub, right? So we will use npm on GitHub, and then we wanna, you know, we wanna make it automated. Here you saw we just locally tested, but then for the next video we will see how we can automate all this stuff. We wanna this project get scanned once it's on our repository, right? So we will create a GitHub action or a GitLab CI file. So then we will work with them. Then we will see how we can automate them, and after that we will have a result file on our GitHub, right? So this scan will be done, and at the end we will have a result on our Git repository. So let's see what we have here. And as you can see, we have a report npm JSON, right? So let's see, cat report JSON. And if you want to see it in a more beautiful, okay, I think I don't have JQ. Yeah, I don't have JQ. So, but this JQ is, you know, it makes this JSON more beautiful. It's a Linux tool, but doesn't matter for us here. And just let's switch it again. Yeah, this is the same information that we already saw, but in a JSON format, right? And here you can see for the same information, but as I said, in JSON format. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. So do the same. So now you have all the material that you want. So this tool is totally free. You don't need to pay anything for the scan. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. So please hit the subscribe button. Please like the video. It really helps me to share, and it really helps my channel. Yeah, and it's a kind of support for me. I will really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you enjoy, and see you next time.